Hi everybody, this is Sherry with UpOrDownThereBeautiful.blogspot.com. I wanted to tell you about a story that I had seen and that inspired me to make a couple Christmas cards. And I know it's a little early for Christmas, but the story is about a little boy named Nathan Norman. And this is his address, and it was on one of the news channels, and this is the link to it, which I will also put below so that you all can click on the story to see about it. But the little boy has cancer, and it's come back, and this time it's come back even worse than what it was before. And all he wanted was to put up the Christmas tree and the lights. He said that when he was sad and didn't feel good, that he thought that would make him feel better. And so the family had no idea, but neighbors and friends started putting up their lights, and so now he gets to go out, the little boy gets to go out to the mailbox every day, and there's cards there every day from family and friends and people like me that they don't even know. And so I made a couple cards, and I'm going to share them with you. This is the second one I made, and excuse me, this little deer is from the Create a Critter cartridge. The Christmas trees are from the, I believe it's Christmas cartridge, but it was downloaded on my Gypsy when I got it, so I don't know if you can purchase it or not. And I'm going to zoom in there for a second so y'all can see the snow on the trees. This was done with one of these puffy velvet, it's actually a fabric marker, but it works great on paper as well, and it's kind of got a bumpy, touchy, soft kind of feeling, so it's kind of neat. And I thought the little boy would think that was cool. And the top up here was done with a Peachy Keen stamp, and this was the first time I used it, and I didn't have a block big enough, so it's not the best coverage up here, but like I said, it was my first try with it. And I just cut out some little snow banks and inked them with Tim Holtz Distress inks to give it just a little definition, so you could see just a tiny bit of blue there. And the stamp here is from the Greetings of the Season Stampin' Up stamp set, and that's the one I used right there. And I used the Jenny Bolin soap powder ink and the Spice Tin. And the Spice Tin was for here because when I tried it, I had a funny feeling, and I thought, you know, I just want to try this on a piece of paper first before I put it on my card. And I was glad I did, because the script is so thin that it was just real soft, and I was worried that you wouldn't be able to see it well enough, so I went with the darker blue. And I just put some little dots and dashes, but this stuff is really cool. You just want to sit and pet it. And so I'm really hoping that Nathan likes this one. And I'm actually going to try to make some more and have some folks in my church, you know, fill them out and send them out to the little boy as well. So this is one that I got done. And this one is using my new Teddy Bear Parade Cricut cartridge. And I used the this stuff. I love this little notepad. I want to get another one. It's called Festival of Prints, and it's by Stampin' Up, and it's just like a matte stack, and it's like Christmassy on one side but like not Christmassy on the other, which I think is really cool. And I love that one. And we get into where there's just greens and creams, and then you'll go to where there's blues. See, there's blues up here. So, I mean, you don't have to see, and that one's like all blues and dark browns. So you don't, and I love that one. You don't have to use this for Christmas. So if you get it and you use it for Christmas, that's great, but there's still lots of uses for it outside of Christmas. So if you get a chance to get it, it's only like $6. So if you get a chance to get it, snag it. And so this was my background paper, And this is Real Red from Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And then I've used the Dazzling Details from Stampin' Up! For the glitter parts of him. My daughter said I should have used the puffy stuff, but this was my first one and I decided to use the puffy stuff for the snow. But I think he turned out really cute. I cut him actually at 4.3 inches, but with his hat it made him even bigger. So I hadn't counted for that, and I didn't realize how much bigger it would make him, so he really kind of took up the whole card. And then on the inside I just did a computer generated sentiment, have a very Merry Christmas. And I did another computer generated sentiment, and then I decided to do my card, my original card, at a 5.5 square card. So I've got May Your Christmas Last Forever, so I'm going to do one more card with that one. But I just wanted to share this with you, share my cards, and you can see I used some glossy accents on his eyes and nose and little dashes and dots and stuff. But I really would like to share this little boy's information, and if you have time, or even if you just have an old Christmas card that you didn't use from last year, it doesn't have to be handmade. You know, if you could get this to this little boy, I know it would make his day, and I know that it's really inspiring his parents to see how many people care about them and care about their son that don't even know him. And you know, I have a son, thank God, that had cancer, and so I know how hard it is on a family. My daughter has also had cancer, so I'm very blessed to have 2 cancer survivors in my home, and I can't imagine my life without my kids. So if you get a chance, this is his address, and again I will put the link below, which will also have the address for you to check it out. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.